Okay, today we're excited to announce that the Indian Pacific Wheel Race is going to run in 2018 for the second time. It's pretty exciting. We're going to kick off from Fremantle once again on the 17th of March 2018 at 6:22 in the morning. Tragically, Mike Hall was lost in the 2017 event. He was killed by a car driver not too far from Canberra with just under 500 kilometres to complete on the course. So we're really running this event because of Mike. We want to continue his work. We want to continue the inspiration that he started. And so he downed tools at 6:22 that morning. And so we're going to pick up the tools and continue on from where he left off at 6:22. We've also been urged by Mike's mum to continue the race as well. And she sent this beautiful message. You know, I can only thank you for keeping the race going in what can be only be such difficult circumstances. Without such dedication from all involved, Mike's legacy would diminish, but you have kept his memory shining like a beacon, and for this I'm so grateful. It's so special to have that sort of message from Mike's mum. So this year we're going to run two categories. Firstly, the solo category, same as we've done in the past, but there's this new category that we're going to be running this year. I don't think it's ever been done in this style of racing before. It's a relay category. Each rider is going to ride solo on the course, however they'll ride a shorter section of the course. First rider will ride from Fremantle to Adelaide. It's a huge 2,800 kilometres across the Nullarbor. Second rider will go from Adelaide to Melbourne. Third rider, you're going to need your mountain climber for this one. They're going to go from Melbourne through to Canberra on a hilly 1,100 kilometre course. The final leg is going to be picked up in Canberra by the final rider. That's just under 500 kilometres. And you're going to need your sprinter on for that one to take you through to the Opera House. It's going to be fascinating to see how this unfolds. Are the solos going to beat the relay team riders? Who knows? We're going to have 70 slots available, plus about 10 invitational slots if they get filled. We're going to have an application process this year, a little bit different to last year. It's not going to be first come, first serve. Riders are going to have to go through an application process. It's open now. It's open for about 6 weeks. One of the goals of next year's events is to get all the riders across Australia safely. That really shouldn't be an issue. So for our part, we're going to put some pretty strict visibility restrictions in place. We've taken guidance from Audax, who are the undisputed kings of long distance cycling. So we've taken their rules around visibility and lighting, and we've actually added a few more requirements based on our reading of research on visibility that's been done around the world. We'd love to see the dot watchers out there and race fans get behind that message too and help keep riders safe out there. We'd love to see roads being chalked up with messages of sharing the road and so on. Look out for cyclists. Wouldn't that be great? We're running the event in memory of the Overlanders as well. These guys were intrepid young Australians who rode some of the earliest bikes across Australia starting in the 1890s. There were no known water sources, no roads even, no reliable food sources out there, no maps, no communications. They just took off on their bikes, hoping they'd get to the other side. So our riding across Australia these days is remarkably easy in comparison. But it's a terrible shame that these Overlanders and their legacy has largely been forgotten. Riders in the Indian Pacific Wheel Race are self-sufficient. It's a solo unsupported ride. That means there's no team car, there's no support crew. Riders alone have to plan their own rides. They're their own race organiser. They need to work out where they're going to find food and water along the way. Certainly not for everyone. It's not very glamorous, not terribly hygienic, but it's an amazing adventure across the country for some.